Howdy folks, this is the Command Line Vulpine here, and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 3 as the United States of America, where we're doing pretty good here. We've taken over all the native areas that we could, and we're pushing into the ones in Canada. Sorry, Canada. But there was no other solution. Oh, let's, oh boy. It seems like every country can get the Ripper, or maybe they always do. This is kind of crappy, though. It's our most populated state, has 20% more radicals from standard of living decreases. That's kind of annoying. That means we should probably build more stuff in New York. Even if it's like not particular. Well, lots of places are hiring, actually. It might be okay. Is there anything I could build here that would be productive? We might want to build a chemical plant. I kind of love the chemical plant because it's actually a picture of a plant. It's not what it means. I'll slap a motor industries in there. We need one. I know it says it'll lose money. I don't necessarily believe it. The game always says you're going to lose money and stuff. So let's see. I took a short break between episodes. I don't remember exactly like what my next plan was. I wanted to declare war on Oklahoma. I don't know if we can swing it. We're just going to save the game, and we're going to try to do it. Resource discovery chance. We're not going to use nitroglycerin, though. You can use it on your mines to increase the output, but it kills lots of people. So we're not going to use nitroglycerin. So just watch and see if anyone joins. As long as no one joins. I think we might actually get our country. I should be reading these texts, by the way. I'm sorry. I'm so used to tapping off of them. But yeah, baking powder is actually really good. So is crystal glass. So we'll work on that too. Baking powder is nice because it's food industries. It just gives us a lot more groceries and it just consumes a lot more stuff. So all we have to do is just plant more things. It looks like we're going to be able to just take it. Sounds just delightful to me. We're just going to mobilize one. Let's just make sure. Okay. Now it's too late. No one can join once you're in the final phase. So we're good. That's what I mean. You just got to save scum because you just don't know what the other countries are going to do. It's like a die roll every time you declare. It's like every month you'll get a different result is basically how it runs. And you're integrated. Oh, one more step. There you go. Hey, we did it. Defamatory article. It's a bigoted article about Afro-American people living there. We can suppress the article or we can let it be released. Ooh, free speech versus... Man, standard of living penalties suck. You know, I think we're getting a bonus to authority from a tech we just got. I'm just going to suppress it. It's the right thing to do and, well, technically, maybe not. It just kind of depends on your... Well, you know, it's complicated. You know, free speech versus being a good person. Yeah, this is a spicy series to play. I was thinking of not playing America for that reason, but I don't know. I wanted to play America. Hello, defensive pact with Portugal. Defensive pacts are always scary because someone could declare on Portugal and then I'd have to get involved. I'm not exactly like ultra strong yet where people will like not pick on Portugal just because I'm big. Is Portugal in trouble? They really don't like that you're damaging your relations with Britain. That's like pretty bad, but I'll say okay, I guess. Goldfields depleted in Colorado. We can't just leave them. Sure, I guess. Kind of stinks. I don't know if they're actually depleted. I don't even think there's not even any, but there is gold mines here. So I actually could do that, but now people are going to be leaving here for 30 months. There's nothing here, though. Just going to slap those gold mines down anyway. Hey, there we go. All right, we should have some infamy from that. We don't? That means I could just declare another war if I wanted. Hello, Mexico. What you doing here, bud? You owe an obligation from the Mosquito Kingdom. Would that pull Britain in is the question. From the Mosquito. I don't know. It's weird because you owed it to them before they became the UK, so... What if I wanted to conquer the rest of... Wow, no one else might join. They have a much bigger army than anything else we've fought so far, but... My army is getting bigger now. Yeah, this is the best way to... It's the best way to check where your divisions are, actually. New England HQ. I could just level up my general. New England HQ. Oh, is there no one here? I guess our commander there died. John Washington. People who... Terrain advisor. People who, I mean, that's pretty strong right there. People who don't know American history are going to be like, John Washington, first president of the United States? No, it's a different Washington. Well, do got 25 with like a million other battalions. If I turned on conscription. And I do be having a lot more money for a lot more barracks. Again, we want to put them in the north if we can. I think they build pretty quick, so I'm gonna get them up there. Once these ones done, I think we could probably take on Mexico pretty easily. I think we could do it now, but just kind of want to be sure. Still Russia, Spain. Jolly old England. People, is this down here? Where is it? Where is it? Show me where. Oh, up here. Okay, well. Conquer Montana, conquer Alberta. American Alberta. American Alberta. Are you sure you want to do this? All right. If you say so. Yeet. Yeet. With your one soldier. Hey, crystal glass. Prominent members of Pennsylvania High Society. Okay, this is just a generic one. We get this all the time. We don't want their standard of living to be raised. I will accept a defensive pact with Denmark. This does cut into our influence to accept these defensive pacts and stuff, but gives us a little bit more strength of like Great Britain or France or Spain declaring war on us, because we're still significantly weaker than those powers, even though we're also a great power. Like here, it doesn't seem so bad, but they have way more battalions. 250 for Austria. 285 for Russia. 158 for Britain. And 260 for France. Maybe they're all mobilized right now, but I don't think so. I think that's just how many barracks they've got. Oh, new tech. We should get new military tech if we're going to go to war with Mexico. Mexico. I'm sorry. I had to do it. Well. Guess we could get nursing. Doesn't really directly help us. Port max level doesn't really help. Let's get nursing. Problem with the medical technologies in the military tree is we need opium. And we can't grow opium. We'd have to import it from overseas. Which causes supply line issues. And yeah, I'll just be taking all of this if you don't mind. Who's this? Who dis? Honduras is having an internal revolt. Do not care. Industrial barriers are refusing to hire African Americans. I can make evangelicals mad. They are getting pretty weak now. So I'm just going to make them mad. Authorita. Ooh, your population's pretty big. Let's cancel that. What was I going to do? I was going to bolster trade unions or suppress evangelicals. Let's bolster trade unions. Okay, South Dakota, you're going to need a railway. You already have one, actually. You might be fine now. Let's see what we got. Clothing route. Productive, cut those. American Papua New Guinea. You need... Oh boy. You have some problems down here, huh? Okay. That's weird. All right, we need to build ports at places. Ladder overseas. Let's see. Port. Boop. Boop. I should handle those to New Hampshire, South Dakota. They're going to need railways. Oh, hey, the railway view just lets you see the problem areas. Thank you, game. I didn't realize that was a thing. I should have. Gold rush. Spread the word. Mine, that's all mine. Well, you know what? You already got a lot of migration. In fact, you may have too many people now, but we'll see. Let's get some more throughput out of there. Once this is taken, I'm ready to... Actually, I think it's time to establish a colony there. There we go. That's annexed. Now we can work on Mexico. So long as no one gets involved. Everyone's in a team? All right. Mexico, my brother. Well, I don't want... I think it is. I guess it is Conquer State. Mexican Colorado. It's just not as infamy generating as some of the other options. Let's just make sure... Wow, no one can get involved? Mexico. Ooh, Mexico. You're... No one can get involved, Mexico. I don't know if you didn't know that, but... No one can help you, Mexico. Oh. Maybe not. Let's see. They could slap an interest down here. So guess what, Mexico? I got some other war goals. I can revoke some claims. So like... What are these countries? It's not highlighting them, so I don't know where these are. I mean, this is the... I don't know. Not sure this is what I think it is. I guess these are native peoples. So what if I like released all their natives? It would generate no infamy. This just costs war maneuvers, which are free. I could liberate a bunch of the natives and then I could just colonize. This all costs me, but this doesn't cost me very much. I don't know what the cap is on infamy where it becomes like a really big problem. We're still reputable. Just trying to see which of these states we have the most of. Utah, I got a lot of. Weirdly, Nevada is the cheapest, but that's bad for us because it's not connected. Arizona, I do have access to. I think we need New Mexico, though, really. It's probably about as far as I can go. I think so. I think worse than that will cause me some real issues. But can I liberate? If I liberate California, I'm not connected to that, though. The Maya. There's two different Mayas here, but it doesn't really tell me like what they are. Rio Grande's probably this. I don't want to give that up. Oh, is this Rio Grande? I mean, that says Rio Grande. Is there a Maya state in Mexico? Jalisco. I know the native people Maya, but California, I'm sure, is that. Deseret. What that is. I don't know. Liberate the Maya. Deseret. I'm worried some of these might be in my territory. Like, I feel like it's going to be in Texas, and then I'm going to... I don't know. Let's just do it. It's free real estate. Like, literally free real estate. Hydraulic cranes. Market access. Not my problem. Oh, it is my problem, but don't really feel like dealing with it. Main thing is watch and make sure no one else jumps in here. All right. Let's pause it here. Slow things down. New save. Just in case someone joins at the last second here and I'm not ready for it. Now. This time I need all the generals. This is all one front. Okay. Guess it makes sense, but your fronts in this game, they do get messed up pretty quickly. It turns into like a pretty bad border war situation sometimes, and Mexico's going to conscript. I don't know. Are they? They're not going to be scary even if they conscript. Would prefer not to conscript. Cost us a lot of money. Oh, they capitulated. Capitulation's kind of annoying though, because you like don't get like half the stuff you asked for. I think it still cost me like all the diplomacy points. That's sad, but it made it easy. Although I actually have a surplus of money, so I would have liked to have fought, but that's okay. So now we'll have to wait for another... we'll have to wait for our truce to wear off with Mexico. 1852. But yeah, we could have probably taken everything we wanted. Okay. A lot of money. Some of that's going to go into these railways. Iron Confederacy. Oh, hello. Yep. I'll take that. Don't mind if I do, Canada. We would like to get Idaho just so we could get this too. Be easy money. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Let's invade Great Plains interest. You're going to declare war on me, Canada. I wouldn't like that, Canada. Not one bit. People call me a little crazy. All right. Let us go ahead and swoop in and take that, if you don't mind. Or the Iron Confederacy is broken out. Bam, bam, bam. Let's see. With our money, we should probably just build some more government buildings. Get that up to level 10. That's actually pretty good. See how that does. We can also update to the filing cabinets. Trade agreement with Brazil. Sure. Why not? Soldiers are complaining that they have no way to open their canned food. Yes, indeed. Canned food was invented before the can opener, because you can open a can with a knife if you have to, but it just really, really sucks. We'll spend the money. I got lots of money. And we win. Easiest money ever made. Anyway, I want more bureaucracy so that I can integrate some of our territories into states. Feeders. Exploding artillery. Gives us the shrapnel artillery upgrade. Electric telegraph. Reduces our war exhaustion. Let's get the shrapnel artillery. It'll help us in a war if we run into another one. Let's see if we can actually integrate anything with the amount of bureaucracy I have right now. Corporate states. Florida. Michigan. Wisconsin. Iowa. I don't want to go too hard because things could backfire. Minnesota. We'll leave it for now. Let's bring things into the Union. Capitulation. Peace treaty. Prussia has to pay. Give everything to Austria? Not sure. Who cares what Europe's doing? It did remove all of our treaties, though. Bam. I can form an alliance with Portugal. How much would it cost? 200? You're kind of beefy, right? Yeah, you're not. Portugal isn't. Like, they can't be just like pushed over. It does make it so it's like harder to do diplomacy with other people, though, because I need that diplomacy. But ally honestly seems pretty good. Like, this will help us too if we do have a civil war. Portugal should come in on our side, which will be good because probably half of our military will be gone. Politics. I want to wait for another election before we try anything else here. The success chance is really good. Wait, what? Oh, I was looking at the positive only. Radicalize the Southern slave owners. I do want professional army real bad. Public health insurance not on the table. A lot of people don't like it. Maybe if we can empower the trade unions instead of them being marginalized, we'll be able to pull it off. All right. Things are going pretty good, to be honest with you. What would war with Canada look like? Well, I guess it's not all Canada, right? They're all separated. How about Great Britain? Hudson Bay Company is only a dominion, which is actually a little bit weaker. I think a puppet, though, they'll jump in. Not even an option to declare war on them. Charles Finney of the I think I have to declare war on Britain in order to get it. The evangelicals have been preaching in favor of the Whig Party, convinced that their victory has been foreseen by God's plans. And who are they to stand against God's will? Makes the evangelicals stronger. Such a shame the nation is not ruled by God, then. Dismiss speech. Momentum will be added to the... But sure, the God wants the Democrats are not good right now. Eventually, maybe. I think this is our best shot. Yeah. I prefer the Whigs to be stronger than the Southern planters. Still have extra diplomacy kicking around. Can make friends with Canada instead of trying to conquer them, but I don't know. Let's work on... And Austria's looking pretty beefy over there. Sure, I'll improve relations with Grenada. Why not? We'll have the Panama Canal eventually. Let's pause. Mechanized workshop is the replacement of various physical tasks in a workshop with mechanical solutions, allowing for greater amount of work to be done at a faster rate. Economy of scale, level building cap. Doesn't really do much on its own. Attempt to sway Guatemala. Offers us a war goal to... If I join Guatemala in their war, which looks like it's against Britain. Yeah, I'm not going to help you against Britain. I can get Sierra Leone as a trade port. No, thank you. It's going to go declare neutrality on that one. Gonna help you against Great Britain. Although Great Britain getting involved down here is pretty scary, to be honest with you. Ugh. Too many Democrats. Kind of problematic. They are far too powerful. Yeah, I can't reform the government because this is like the only plausible government we got. Universal suffrage? Professional army? Let's see if anyone's opinions on things have changed. Oh, I do have the dedicated police force now. That's good. Yeah, I think this is all we can do right now. Unfortunately. Getting more bureaucracy. Try to... Yeah, that got done even though I didn't research it. Now everyone expects a higher standing of living. Living because of their literacy. That's crazy. The standard of living in South Dakota is like really high. Oh, it's real bad in Florida. We should do something about that. The Great Molasses Flood. A storage tank full to the brim with molasses intended for rum distilleries has burst, flooding the streets of Concord's Commerce Center, killing dozens and injuring hundreds of bystanders. The molasses, waist deep, covered the streets and swirled and bubbled about from the wreckage. Here and there struggled to form, whether as animal or human being is possible to tell. Only an upheaval, the thrashing about in the sticky mass, where any life showed that there was any life. Close the distilleries while wreckage is cleared. Rude industries input gets lowered. Industry must close the distilleries, please. Okay, Florida, you're in trouble, huh? Oh yeah, you got a lot of... See if there's anything we can toss down here that's going to be productive. Not really. I might just have to take an L on some things down here in Florida. Logging camps can't hurt. This is the best way I know to like check for specific things and areas. Like I said, sometimes we just have to take a leap of faith that something will be productive, even though it says it's not. I think the cattle farm will actually be productive down there. All right. What we got going on? Expensive government goods, iron, and fabric. Iron. These places get boosts. Are they both good? Making sure there's peasants available. Okay. I'll declare war on Mexico again. Oh, that's the Great Britain versus Guatemala. Sorry, Guatemala. They actually took British Guatemala. I don't know if they can hold it long enough to win, but problem is they have to hold it for a long time. Fields to put in. I don't want people to become... They're not actually depleted. It just makes people stop going there, which is actually probably fine. I think there's too many people here now. Cookie camps, wheat farms. Although the standard of living was pretty high here, so we're probably good. Turns out, when you fish for gold, you make a lot of money if you actually can get some. Gold depleted in California? No, you pieces of... I'll freaking kill you, Mexico. That belongs to me. Alright. Incorporate states. Our Kansas. Actually, I don't know if I should incorporate states that I don't have the entirety of. Other things we can do. Go to our... Oh, we're out of time for this video, by the way. Oh, our education level's actually already cranked up a little bit. Maybe I don't have to concern myself about it too much. We are out of time for this video, though. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, remember, hit the like button, keep the conversation going in the comments, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Until next time, hope you have a good day.